Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al getting in contact with you guys. Going to talk Quant, man. Things are looking good. I will say this much: a lot of positive news for Quant, as always. But the good part about it is, it's not fake news. It's always something good, something positive, something that's helping the coin to develop and grow. If you like what you see today on the channel, we just ask you to like and subscribe to us. Also, we want to mention to you that whatever we say here is not financial advice, even though it might say something positive every now and then. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. Taking a look at Quant right now, we're at $115. Looks like we're up today 2.85% on the day. Let's see, we have 7 day, pretty much 0% as far as this kind of we're maintaining the even stance there, 0.24 to be exact. Moving to the month, 15%. That's a pretty nice little jump on the year. Let's see, it's a little jump there too. Yeah. Yeah, it's 54% on the year. Man, things have really been picking up for a lot of cryptos, especially Quant as well. So we want to keep that in mind and remember that Quant is on its way. Let's see where we're at on the all. Whew, way up. I'm not even going to try to count with that. But let's just go ahead and look at the market cap. Market cap is a little bit over a billion. Considering the money that's going to be going in, though, I mean, that is chump change compared to what it could be. But we're very happy to see, positive things occurring. The volume is up, about 25% on the volume. So things are going pretty well right now. Always keep in mind as you see here, the max supply is going to be 14 million. The circulating supply that we actually know of is going to be about 12 million, though, and that's the most important thing that we want to keep in mind. I don't think there's anything else out there to be unlocked or anything of that nature, but just a little bit of a heads up on that. Now, let's keep it moving a little bit, talking about cryptocurrency in general. In general, we're seeing that Ethereum is a little bit over 3,600. That's really good. And XRP finally getting up there a little bit, Um, Gotta say, it's a pretty steady investment. If you were at like $2 or less when you scooped it up, Bitcoin itself is at 117,000. In a way, that's kind of good because of the fact that we see that other things are running and things are not just depending on Bitcoin per se. So some of the money have been going into other coins as well. Being agreed at 71, that's pretty good. Altcoin season indicator looks like it's at 47. So that means we're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. You know what I mean? Bitcoin dominance. Now, this is pretty telling. It has been at 60 something for a long time, but it's at 60.7%. Ethereum is finally getting in those double digits, so at 11.3. That's pretty good, actually, compared to what it has been. Now, let's just go ahead and start with a little bit of our Quant news, as a matter of fact. Just a little bit of information right here. It says Full Alliance Group, and this is very recent, says launches Qtera Holdings to develop Quant blockchain and Yabi wallet for healthcare and Web3. So, in other words, we're seeing some good things happening. So let's see. Full Alliance Group today announced the formation of Qtera Holdings, a majority-owned subsidiary created to lead the development of decentralized infrastructure and tokenized finance solutions across healthcare, fintech, and the Web3 community. So let's kind of move on down a little bit. To accelerate development, they have partnered with Copperhead AI, an elite engineering firm specializing in blockchain architecture, cross-chain interoperability, and AI-integrated smart contracts. Copperhead AI will serve as the core technology partner, leading the build out of both the Quant blockchain and the Yabi wallet. So, in other words, Quant is going to be the big chain on this one, and that's what we're looking for. More Quant, more good things for us. Quant blockchain enterprise grade Web3 infrastructure says the Quant blockchain will launch with a focus on healthcare applications offering HIPAA compliant medical data exchange, immutable audit trails for providers and insurers, smart contract automation for services, billing, claims processing. In addition, the Quant blockchain will support a cross-chain payment system connecting fiat and crypto transactions in one streamlined ecosystem via the Yabi wallet. So let's just keep that in mind. There's Yabi, the holdings here. Pretty cool. Got to admit, see, looks like a mascot to me. Pretty cool, though. Very nice. Anytime you know that you've got money being exchanged and Quant's involved, that's good for us. So we're very, very happy to see this nice information. Rolling to the next thing. Let me remind you all of an old partnership. I usually don't do this, but let's go back and talk about an old partnership. Quant partners with Oracle to drive digital assets innovation. We're not going to talk very much, but keep in mind that Quant already has Oracle on their side, one of the largest corporations on earth. So just keep that in mind real quick. One of our longstanding partners, Oracle, announced today the launch of the Oracle blockchain platform, digital assets edition, collaborating with them to enable interoperability and cross-ledger orchestration to support the development of a secure, programmable, and highly interoperable digital economy. Just saying, these Quant has been, how can I say, partnering with Oracle for quite some time, but let's just keep in mind that we have that partnership and we have that platform that has been created by them as well. Got even more positive news. This is some big stuff right here. So ISO 20022 crypto. This is a very, very huge event. So if you're ISO compliant, guess who's part of the list now? Okay, top list of compliant coins in 2025. And I remember, I didn't see Quant on here at first, but man, they must have really been picking up the pace. So it says cryptocurrencies are connected with traditional banking, changing how cross-border payments work. ISO 20022 is the key standard for making this possible. Crypto built for ISO fits smoothly into existing bank systems, keeping transactions secure and simple. I'm not going to read too much more of that, but let's go on down and start looking at compliant coins. And let's see where we're at. Quant is right here. So very nice. Oh, my bad. I think I made it disappear. Come back. Here we go. So let me try to hit this. Yeah. Now we're cooking. So playing around a little bit. Okay. We know the price, Quant's just a little bit up today. We already know the market cap as well. Facilitates interoperability between multiple blockchains and enterprise software solutions. So that's one of the things that we're very impressed about right now, that Quant is creating the interoperability between multiple blockchains. And if you notice, part of the Quant's appeal is performing like a layer 2.5 between the layer 2 and the layer 3 that gives it the opportunity to speak to, how can I say, different devices. So this is pretty impressive. And this is also why, if you notice, that Quant is getting to be a big player in a lot of payment systems, not just payment systems for people and for customers, but also payment systems for corporations and for governments. So, I mean, digital pound, and then you got the euro, the digital euro. This is insane, the amount of stuff that they're doing. And remember, we're only covering a little bit of what Quant is doing, because if we were trying to cover everything Quant was doing, this video would be well over an hour. So we just don't have time for that. Be a good 30 minutes to get, the chunk of it in, but let's just try to get in the most recent things that we can, just so we can talk about those. But Quant is definitely doing some very positive things as well. I mean, we just got to keep it moving a little bit, though. Now, let's try to go to X Twitter, talk about that a little bit. So, Quant was at EBA Day. Yeah, that was very successful. We already knew about that one. Let's go a little bit further. Main issue for issuing a digital euro. We know that Quant's the major player on that. That's crazy, man. Quant is really getting a lot of business. Just saying. Let's just read a little bit of this, and we'll probably try to wrap this up. Quant Fusion update. It's going to be the multi-ledger roll-up sequencer will be using Overwallet for additional security around its on-chain transactions. The multi-ledger roll-up sequencer to MetaMask testing passed successfully. We're building a connector example implementation that will be released as an open source to serve as a guide for others building their own connectors to integrate with Fusion. Explorer screens for the multi-ledger rollup have been finalized. So you say you can view the full technical update, et cetera, et cetera. You know, all of this is on the X site, you know, which is also known as Twitter. So just saying, guys, this is really doing very well. Also talking about managing the tax obligations as well. But talking about how that they're working on this. Says between changing regulations, complex reporting, and fluctuating revenues, even well-run businesses can find struggle to stay ahead. So it's just talking about how that they're going to do what needs to be done to help with these struggles and these challenges in the industry. So Quant is doing a fantastic job. We know Quant is going, you know, higher per se, right? But at the same time, don't forget that, you know, we only have a limited amount of Quant. However, this is what I'm going to say. We're looking really good. Things are going extremely well. Got a lot of partnerships that are coming on that we're just now learning about, that I showed you a few partnerships as well there with Full Alliance, et cetera. But I'm just saying, guys, Quant is on the move. If you've already a part of it, fine. If you want to get into it, probably be a good idea as well. Like I said, not financial advice. You know, the way it's hovering right now, we're looking pretty good. So it's still could be a nice accumulation for some of you all. I know some of you all are, your averages are much lower than 100, but we talked about it, you know, when it was under 100 for a long time. Say, hey, good idea to get in, good idea to get in. It's still not too late, but I will say this: Quant is on the move. Quant's probably going to move much higher. I can't put a crystal ball out there, but I can tell you one thing: as far as being a player in the game, Quant is one of the major players in the game. Accept that, realize it, and if you want to put your money where your mouth is, you can put it on Quant. All right, this is Al, Real Life Investing. You guys have a great one. Enjoy talking with you. Have a good one. Bye. Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.